Good Morning Delaware is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Good morning, Delaware. Is your main man, Big Iv, the talk of the town, Mr. DETV, and I hope you are having a wonderful morning. It's kind of nippy outside. Well, it was nippy to start with, but it's here. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful day. And let me tell you why it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here on the plaza because I have some my amazing friends here. That's my co-host for today's show. The champ, Dave Tiberi. That's right. You hear it? The champ is here. And my main man, my brother from another mother, Brian McGlinchey. What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having us.
All right, so you with me today, right?
I'm ready.
All right, so we talking stuff.
We're here bright and early.
Bright and early, talking stuff. Filling Delaware in with what's going on and all that good stuff, because I know you two know. And this is a spinoff. Where's my camera? This is a spinoff. Well, they're going to have a spinoff of their own show. See what I did there? Yes.
Oh, all right.
All right. And if you don't know, these guys have been very pivotal in my success and in just me growing up as a man. They've been loving me from day one. They've been supporting me from day two. And now they're here. And I'm glad to share this moment with you because you both are awesome at what you do and amazing human beings. So thanks again for coming by the plaza.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. And all right.
Big thanks. Big
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. And don't worry, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
All
you know?
right.
All right. So let's get it started. What's new in the community? What you're doing some amazing stuff. Donate Delaware. What's happening?
As you know, you've heard me say this before, but I don't ever say me. I say we because in the Delaware community, it's one of the few areas I've had the opportunity during my boxing career to fight in different parts of the world. Mm-hmm. But one thing about Delaware, when you need something, it's easy to rally the troops.
Yeah.
So
if you're the right person.
If you're the right person, that's right. That's a big part of it.
Right,
yeah,
right.
And everybody, stands with each other if they really believe in the cause. Mm-hmm. And so I'm so excited. Both of you being longtime friends will appreciate this. With Donate Delaware 5 years ago during the pandemic, 5 years ago, we stepped into a spot that during the pandemic that was, in a lot of cases, dangerous. A lot of us volunteers went out, collected masks, gloves, hand sanitizer. You helped us market it. Masks, gloves, hand sanitizer. We got the word out to the community. And since then, the Delaware community as a whole and the volunteers didn't want to stop Donate Delaware. They felt that when something would happen, they gave the title. One of the volunteers said, this is really about just-in-time support.
Wow.
So that's been our theme.
Just-in-time support.
Yeah, okay. So we never know when something happens. And of course, Brian and I are longtime friends, same thing.
How far y'all go back?
35 years.
About 35 years.
What's it like 35 years, right? You just can't let that just, piss in the wind, right? Yeah. But you guys been friends for 35 years. Where'd y'all meet?
Originally, I was interning for Joe Biden. I was still a college student when I met Dave.
Okay.
And I was working out of the Boggs Federal Building.
Okay. And you were
Senator Biden. I was doing my TV show. I started my TV show when I was 18.
Yeah.
So Senator Biden was one of my guests.
Okay. All right.
And and I got to meet the team, and of course Brian and I got to be good friends. So it's ever since then, we know to call on each other when things are something important that needs to take place in Delaware. We stick together and make sure it gets done.
That's Team Delaware.
Yep.
Friendship. How important is friendship?
Invaluable.
Wow, that's why we're here. You're a part of this.
You're a big part of it.
I'm telling you, I'm from the south side of Italy and Ireland.
This is my debut.
All right, so
I feel honored.
So come on, man, you're family. Sure.
Well, look, it feels a lot like the Irish. We have an obsession with the kitchen table, among other things. It feels like I'm sitting here at my kitchen table.
Get out.
And Ivan, thank you for creating this kind of forum and space for this conversation this morning and having Champ and myself on, and we're pretty excited about what we're doing for Donate Delaware. And
what is it about that rings your bell, that gives you, I think the word is, what is it, Brandon, when the young kids are on, satisfying. What is so satisfying about Donate Delaware to you, Brian?
What's satisfying to me is several things. Number one, I work out with Dave hour and a half every day.
I see this. You're looking
so
good.
I'm able to see firsthand the impact, the community impact that Dave has on families and lives in need. through donation of medical equipment and supplies. People are literally, he's the last stop. They don't know where to go.
Oh, wow.
And he does it for free.
Yeah.
There's no overhead.
Yeah.
So when you talk about a charity, it's pretty amazing to see Champ in action, you know. And by the way, he's the first one there to put the coffee on and the last one to throw the lights off when he leaves. Plus being a husband, a father, and running a business, and involved in virtually every board across the state of Delaware. I thought I was a busy man, then I met Dave.
Right.
But I think that's the most important thing is the gap that he's filling.
Yeah.
You know, he talked about during the pandemic, but you know, there's families in crisis every day. Yeah. And he's got the gift of patience too. Yeah. As he's trained me, he's
an awesome dude, ain't he?
Yeah.
He's
There's
awesome.
certain people that radiate goodness, and Dave does that.
Yeah, I think he got his wings underneath that shirt. I mean, he got something going on. But when I met him, man, we're gonna talk like he's not even here. Yeah. Like, I met him, right? He gave me this big hug, this big Italian hug, right? And we sat at Panero Bread on the Kirkwood Highway, and he just laid the game plan down. He said, "Okay, I see what you're doing, and this is what I used to do. This is what you can do, and blah, blah, blah." But just knowing him over the years, and just to see how amazing you are, Dave. And I wish I had a flower pot, some flowers to give you.
Oh, that's cool.
You just to watch how you maneuver and how you walk through the state of Delaware. And you came in second place, like the favorite Delawarean. I mean, who's Biden? Like nah, like we love Biden, but we love Dave, right? And the crazy thing about it is, like, I remember when Donate Delaware came out, it was like, okay, what is he up to? What is he doing? And then you look down years down the line, and you're like, wow, my cousin got something from him, right? My Amanda Ryle. I'm like, my cousin got something from him. Yeah, sweetheart. And they're like, oh, I know that person. And like you said, the last stop for them, man, is you're giving them beds, you're giving them walkers. Like, man, kudos to just that God sense that God said, hey, Dave, you know what? We're gonna stop this boxing real quick, but I'm gonna need you to do something else. And your something else has been nothing about Dave. It's always been about people and community. So there go your flowers. All right.
But Ivan, you know, I think the support cast means so much, the volunteerism and the commitment, because as Brian will tell you, when you come in to Donate Delaware, there's so many people that just come in and out. We give men and women access control keys to the building, and they go to sites up and down the state picking up hospital beds, wheelchairs, walkers, medical supplies, bandages. And the doctors, a lot of people don't know this, doctors and nurses come in and help me clean these supplies to make sure they're safe.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
I brag on the doctors. I said, these are the doctors you want to use. They put us on, we had Christiana Care recently. 15 staff members showed up at Christiana Care. They put gloves on, they were cleaning supplies.
Out of here.
United Way.
He has unbelievable safety protocols. I've seen, you should see the size of the sanitizer, by the way. It seems like that it's something out of yesteryear, space age, but it's absolutely spectacular. And the level of commitment that people across the state, up and down the state, come in the various organizations, churches, civic associations, groups.
Wow.
All contributing their time and energy and resources.
Yeah, they stay, as Brian touched on, they come throughout the state, Lions Clubs, Rotaries. They adopt us and they go and pick the things up or drop it off. Like right now, we had men and women trained on how to put hospital beds together. So when we receive them from hospice, then they go into the home. So somebody gets out of the hospital, you have to have a hospital bed. So they go into the home and they put the bed together in the home in a family room. Usually it's a hospice situation. But these families can't afford $4,000, $6,000, $8,000 for a hospital bed. So to be able to give them peace of mind, and some people come to us monthly just to shop. They come and get their adult diapers, things that we don't think about. And they have to figure out how to come up with an extra $300 a month for their loved one to be able to afford that.
And they don't have it.
And they don't have it. So to fill that gap. And then our community partnerships, by the awareness, what you're doing today is invaluable. For us just to get the word out, the hurting, it never stops. And it never stops. And we have people from the homeless community that frequent our place. These people need not a hand out, but they need a hand up.
Yeah, man.
So Dr. Brainerd knows it. They're talking about starting in our building a class that would, a certification class on tractor trailers, on how to get a license, to have a CDL driver's license, to empowering people for employment even. But just offering things to get people hope.
Now I'm gonna ask you this because I know you're a believer, right? And when God gives you a vision, sometimes just like he gave Noah a vision of building an ark, right? This is your ark. Do you consider this your ark?
Yeah, that's a good way to work. I look at the things that I do. I say, God, get me out of the way, because I get in the way, I skin my knees up. And I always ask the Lord, I said, when I pray about something, right before I do it, hours, weeks before, I start praying about it, I said, Lord, shut it if it's not of you. If it's of Dave Tiberi, get me out of the way. Because he makes things clear. Like when this started coming about, this fundraiser, I was thinking we need to do something bigger for Donate Delaware to bring more awareness so people know. I just want people to know so that if they need services, they know we're here. And then Brian comes to me during our workout and says, hey, Megan and I are working on, we coordinated this event. And it just shows you that if the Lord doesn't, he really clarifies things for me, I feel. Yeah. And I said, and a lot of times you have to be deep in prayer and everything else for him to talk to you, I believe. And I said, again, shut the door, open it. And he makes it very clear for me.
I was just praying to the Lord that he wouldn't hit me with a right hook.
right.
I've taken a few of those in our sparring sessions.
From the champ.
Let me tell you.
He still got a little aggression from that.
This guy works hard.
I see. He looks great.
Oh, he does.
He look like he got an album coming out. You know what I mean? He look like a straight rock star.
I might.
I love it.
We're doing some good things together. Okay. And
tell us, share with us, man.
Well, on Friday, October 10th at the Queen Theater, the Queen, actually at the Chase Center on the riverfront, the Queen is presenting a night of live music that is a benefit for Donate Delaware. And so it's a night of fellowship, of friendship, of music, community, and giving back, really. Right. And that night we have an honoree to Mike Hare is being honored.
The amazing all Delaware.
Incredible Mike Hare.
As a man who has donated so much to Delaware. And the proceeds are all going to Donate Delaware. And we have 5 major acts, some of the top singer-songwriters from the Mid-Atlantic area, highlighted by Low Cut Connie from Philadelphia. It's the headliner.
Y'all swinging for the fences on this one, huh? Y'all swung for the fences on this one.
So one of Wilmington's own, John Fay, is playing. Joe Gershecki and the House Rockers, and they're very well-known band that hails out of Pittsburgh. Okay. And 2 other acts, Williams Honor, country music act from Asbury Park, and Will Daly, who is a prolific singer-songwriter from Boston.
So that's going to be good.
We think it's going to be a wonderful evening. And we got some special guests coming too.
Oh my, Dave, what you think, champ? You're bubbling over there, baby.
Well, and you've been supportive over the years with the other events that we ran, like the boxing events. And
that was amazing, man. Were you there for the boxing?
I was not there. Megan was there.
Yeah, Megan was there. Yeah, Megan was there. That boxing event was crazy.
Well, you know what was really special about it is the people, they want to come to Delaware. They have this 95 corridor, and the Delaware fans have to start by coming out to support it. And then after that, you're going to draw. I drew Joe Frazier, Larry Holmes. All the greats came out and wanted to participate because it was easy. It's easy transportation to get here, easy location to get to. And so that's my big push for the Delaware audience is when people are running events, just do your best to get out to support it. And the good news is I have to give our co-chairs, Brian and Megan, kudos on this. They were able to get the ticket prices at only $35 a head. You can't get that in Atlantic City and Philly for this type of talent.
No. Wait a minute.
It's gonna be a fun evening.
$35?
$35. Yeah, $35. And there'll be food and drink on sale. There'll be merch on sale. We're creating a very cool retro vinyl environment. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun evening. Yeah. So it's gonna be a fundraiser. Yeah. And we're inviting everybody to participate. In addition, the Queen Theater has really done some amazing things with their leadership there. They're promoting a live and local series. Right. And so the night before, many of these same artists are going to be featured in the Crown Room at the Queen. Nice. And I've been working closely with the Queen Theater in an advisory capacity. We're looking at doing more with the local songwriting community, gospel brunches, getting more involved with the community in terms of programming. Yeah. So this is a good launch for that.
They're going right. It's a lot of great talent here in Delaware.
It's amazing.
And like you said, we rest right in the corridor, right? So instead of people going to Philly, shooting to Philly and, paying $50 for parking, they can come to Delaware alone for $35 and have a great night, a great night of music. And then I'm excited. I will be there with bells on, and so will you. You will be there too. Dave will look over there like, what are you talking about? You talking to you. You will be there too. Super excited about that. What else is going on in the community that you guys are hearing about? Because I know there's some stuff that you look. He over there look at him. Look at you. Look good, man. Yeah. I'm telling you. Are you singing on stage?
I'm not singing on stage.
Okay.
I'll be,
because they said you're a hell of a songwriter.
I'll be organizing behind the scenes.
Okay.
And hopefully having a good time.
What would be your stage name?
We might be able to get you up on stage with those glasses.
Let me tell you something. You get me on stage if you want. I'm gonna hit you with the Jodeci bunch of ooh yeahs. Ooh yeah. That's all I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you that's it. That's it. Okay. Dave, you had something. You was at a place this weekend that I was at. Kinslow.
Yeah, a longtime friend of ours, Ron Kinslow, graduated with one of my brothers, one of my many brothers, but he graduated with my brother, and he called me and let me know that he had cancer. And you love Ron because Ron didn't put the focus on himself.
He didn't.
He put together a fundraiser at Red Line Christian Academy, and I was at the beach, and I said to my wife, we're gonna swing back. I got changed, I went over, and helped another gentleman with the box aerobics class, but the turnout was phenomenal.
It was insane.
I don't want to exaggerate. There had to be 150, 200 people.
Easy.
It was incredible. And I know you were there covering it, and I know he appreciated that. But to be able to be battling something himself like cancer, and then to put his focus on everybody else that's battling with cancer and saying, I'm putting a fundraiser together to help cancer.
Yeah, I spoke to him about it. He did an interview, right? And you can actually see the interview right now.
What I got going on, not in my wildest dreams, I expected to be doing this and be in this position. I was diagnosed with cancer June 9th. Changed my whole life. Very humbling experience. My whole life has a new purpose now. So now that I've been out of work, sitting around the house, I see clear. And my ideal is, I want a vision. My vision came through that. I want to do something to help everybody. I found out so much about this cancer, so many of them, and I want to be a big-time supporter, advocate of it now. So I decided to do a 5K walk, and because of the 5K walk, people started calling me for all these different ideals, and now it took off, got some legs, taking off with running, and never stopped. Got professional basketball players coming in later on to do a basketball segment. I got T-shirt lady here making T-shirts on site. I got fitness segment's going to be huge. Out on the football field at 4 o'clock, I got professional boxer Dave Tiberi come do cardio boxing. I got Quan that does cardio kickboxing. And I got Johnny that's going to do line dancing. But I'm telling you, this is, I'm overwhelmed with all the love I got. I must, and I know it, I laid down a good body of work. Karma's always good. I work hard at just treating people the way you want to be treated. And it's coming back full circle for them. Advice for everybody I would have, treat people the way you want to treat them. Love your family. Find out who had or had cancer. Because I went into the hospital talking to them. They said, is there anybody in your family that has cancer? I said, nobody that I know of. Now that I opened up the door, 11 people came through and 2 of them are uncles. So don't be scared or shy or think anybody's going to treat you any different. Get the word out so we can help you. And a lot of times what happens, people don't do checkups. They ignore any kind of feeling. Get your regular checkups. Make sure you stay close to your family and let everybody know what's going on. Support is big in this cancer. This monster called cancer is way different than anything I've experienced in my life. And because I knew people that had cancer, I didn't know how to respond to them when they were saying, hey, I got cancer. Hey, can I help you? Anything I could do? No, that's not what we want to hear. Treat us the same. Give them a phone call. Just talk to her. Support is huge on this. Cancer is not made for the weak. It's a tough thing to go through. And I'm blessed. I'm so blessed that I ain't got it severe and I caught it early. But I'm going to be fine. I'm not at all worried about my health because now it's going to slow me down. Now I can spend time with my grandkids, my daughters. I never remember being off on a Saturday. Now I got Saturdays and I'm enjoying it. I would never go back working hard like I did because I'm going to enjoy the stuff that I've been missing. Like even right now talking to Ivan from DETV. This would never happen if I didn't get cancer. And I know what it was. God's just waking me up. And I asked him, what you want me to do? You know what he said? I got 5, 6 phone calls after I asked that question. Everybody said, you should give your testimony. He wants me to speak. 7 schools lined up the motivation to speak as of right now. So I'm going out and I'm going to spread the word and I want to save lives. That's what I'm doing.
So what he said in there, like when the camera was off, he was talking about how he didn't know he had it. That the young gentleman, he was helping to move some furniture and the back pain never went away, right? And he was like, yo, I gotta go get this back pain checked because this is like insane. I'm in shape, you know. And if you know kids,
He's always in shape.
He's always in shape. He got
Referees all the wrestling matches.
Yeah,
I mean, he's always
hell of a
involved in
ref.
sports.
Yeah, he got 2% body
Salt of
fat.
the earth kind of guy.
Yes,
Yes,
right. And he said his back was hurting, and he went and he got tested. And he said what he did was he found out he had cancer, and he wanted to be such an advocate. He started telling people in his family, and then his family members, because you know, black men. I don't even want to say black men, period. We're gonna wait till the wheel fall off, right? Oh, lost this.
It's true.
Something's wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
It takes the women in our lives to say, matter of fact, just hop in the car. We'll take you somewhere for us to go. And what he was saying was his family actually went to go get checked, and they found some other family members that died that has cancer as well. So if you are watching at home, if you are watching at home, make sure you please go get checked. 50 years old, go get the test. I just turned 50. That's another story. But go get checked, because one thing that I've learned in this life, and I know you two have learned as well, and please feel free if you did or didn't, that sometimes we can give ourselves so much to our businesses and our personal lives that we forget about our health. But sometimes we have to get back to that, right? And we understand our focus was misplaced. So again, shout out to Kinslow for being an advocate for cancer and letting people know about the awareness.
True bravery there.
Yeah.
It is, and you know too, Ivan, is knowing also what's out there. Like there's clinics and events that go on throughout the year. If you know you're nervous, if you have one lady spoke up and she talked about breast cancer in African American with women in the African American community, and she talked about how Delaware is so high. And I think it's all of us. My family has dealt with prostate cancer, and so there's so many organizations out there throughout the year that do workshops and also free services if you can't afford it.
Yeah.
That could at least get the test.
Yeah.
At least get checked early on, because sometimes it can be too late.
Yeah.
And so it's better to know that if it runs in your family and it's already giving you signs to move ahead.
Yeah.
You know?
If it runs in your family, that's sign number one.
Yep.
Go get checked, because it can be prevented. Not maintained or prevented, but if you catch it early. What else you got going on in your community? What else happening?
Well, I'm going to come back to Donate Delaware, because there's people watching right now, and the number of people in their own neighborhoods that have people with maybe crutches or walkers that really need a rollator or a wheelchair.
Right.
Donate Delaware is available. Like I love getting this out to the public. There's so much going on in our own community. Sometimes look at your neighbor struggling and say, hey, do you mind if you want? There's an organization that can help you.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's just knowing it's available.
And a lot of people don't know that, right? So you say Donate Delaware, they're like, what the heck is Donate Delaware, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But Donate Delaware is giving people medical equipment from anything that, like, from what?
And supplies.
And supplies.
Yeah. I'm talking
Free
gauze.
of charge.
Free of charge, yep.
I saw you gave a bed away.
Yeah,
and
we
was
give
like, yo.
About 15 a month hospital bed, repurposed hospital beds. So, and they're like brand new. So what happens is if they go to hospice and the insurance company pays for a family, within weeks or months, if that person passes, they get a hold of us and we pick up the hospital bed. It's like brand new. We wipe it down, and usually they're brand new. And then we have volunteers that go in somebody else's home and set the bed up.
That's amazing. Yeah. I see why you're like, yeah, man, like this is insane. You're building your art, the navigator of the art, and making it happen. And you heard me just say, like, I just turned 50, right? What advice would you guys give for a young cat turning 50? I'm all ears.
You want to go first? You want me to go?
No, go first.
Because I know you're like 18. You about 18.
Well, you're older than me, but I'm going to guess. So, but I would say going back is 40, 30, 40, 50. Right now, we just touched on health.
Right.
Is creating programs for yourself. Like we get so caught up in doing so much for everybody else, which we love, but each day, 2-3 days a week, find time for Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan, walking time, nutrition time. What are you eating? What are you putting in your body? And so, to me, that's one of the things that when I was out during and after my boxing career, I started getting bad habits. I was out, I call it the rubber chicken circuit. I was eating junk food because I was out speaking all the time, and that was all that was available. And then I pulled back one day. My wife goes, "You're gaining weight, this and that." And then I started pulling back and got back to my routine. Angela and I do power. Tonight we do power walks just about every night. We do things together. And then also she likes to cook healthy. And at the same time, it stabilized my weight.
Okay.
And I came down and then I stabilized my weight.
Yeah.
But most importantly, I feel good.
Right.
And
right.
to me, that's one of the things, we get so busy with everything else we're doing, we forget about ourselves.
Yeah. It's so crazy because I remember being 18 years old, right? And you would go and you see your friend's house, and you go and you're like, damn, why your dad not moving? He just sitting on the couch all day, right? I mean, you life is lifing, and some things aren't available, but some things you can do, and one of them is walk.
Yes.
You know, one of them is walk. So like I turned 50 years old. I come into the station, right, and they have a birthday party for me, right? They throw a birthday party for me, and if you know me, oh God, I don't even feel like admitting this. I love mascots. Mascots and puppets. Like a good night for me is watching the Muppet Show, or the one with Alice in Chains, right? And just laugh. So I come in here and it's mascots. It's Cody and Cooley and the Angry Bird, Angry Bird, and it was such a good time. And then I had a dinner later on that night that was put together for me at V&M Bistro. It was great. And you know, it gave me an idea, and I would love for you guys to partake in. I would love to hear your advice on this. We come from different cultures and different backgrounds, right? What do you think, like a dinner, right, that everyone brings a dish from their culture and they talk about it?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like you know,
Absolutely.
Italian, Irish.
Sure.
I'll bring some soul food, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and just talk about what it means, because I see, like, even like with talking with Vincenza, and like her dad, I love her dad, right? And I love her mom. That like the culture, the Italian culture, and how much something means, right? And I'm like, yo, maybe that's one of the problems that we don't have anymore. Like, we don't have round tables or breaking bread of saying, hey, this is who I am, this is where I come from, and share it with me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You think that'd be something good to have?
Well, food, like music, you know, brings people together.
Okay, all right. So what you bringing?
I was in Vegas years ago, and I made an appearance out there, and they had a table like this, but you could spin it.
Right.
And that's exactly what they did. We talked about our cultures, and then the cooks made a dish for each one, and we spun it, and we couldn't start with our own.
Get out! That sounds so cool.
Yeah, so you spun it, and then there was an Asian dish, you know, Chinese, and then you spun it, and then it was a Greek.
Wow.
And so they asked us to take small portions, but we had small portions, so I knew it was really neat.
Okay, I like that, the spinning table. And,
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see, we talked about that. What else did we miss? Did we miss anything else, crew? Rodney Street Tennis is having an event. Make sure you check that out.
Oh, and the film festival.
And the film festival.
Yes.
Where do you see Wilmington? Is Wilmington going? Is Delaware like looking good? You've been in politics for a long time. Does it? Do you see?
October. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little biased, but sure, Delaware's looking good. I mean, I'm really excited about collectively what everybody is doing. Gordon is doing great things with that film festival. And I think it's really important to support other efforts that other people are doing,
right?
So that we create that kind of ecosystem in the city of creativity and the arts and support for good old-fashioned fun. That's what we're going to try to do on a Friday night.
That's going to be awesome. I'm there.
Yeah.
I love good music, and you know, music has no barriers. It's just goes, right? And it can hit you. So I was listening to a love song the other day by, who was it by? Guns N' Roses, I think it was. And it was like, yo, like music, words, tone, it all works for us, for the better of humanity. I love what you guys are doing. Can you guys come back?
Love
Absolutely.
to. Thank you.
Matter of fact, can you guys have your own show?
Ah.
I already got a name. Baby. I already got a name for it.
We'll definitely come back, I think, with some of the artists that are going to perform.
Okay.
And then love to engage you with the Queen on our live and local, songwriting series, and also some of the programming that we're doing so that the community's aware of what's going on.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. This is your camera right here. All right. Go ahead and invite the community. Talk your talk. Do whatever you need to do. It's your show for the next minute.
Go ahead, champ.
October 10th, the Chase Center. It's going to be a great evening. Make sure you get your tickets. And do me a favor, if you wouldn't mind, if you want to buy a few tickets, if you want to buy a few extra tickets, let's invite people maybe that couldn't afford to go. And let's invite them out as well. So, we're hearing that more and more right now where people want to help somebody else. This might be a great way for only $35 a ticket for them to see 5 major bands. And so we'd love to see you on October 10th at the Chase Center.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night. Looking forward to it. All of Wilmington come out and support a great cause. And thank you again for having us on the show.
Thank you.
Oh, my
Really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Ticketmaster, right?
Ticketmaster, the Queen box office, you got it.
I love it.
Thanks.
Hey, you guys think we can pull something off here? Like the DETV studios? 'Cause
Definitely.
We've been thinking about, we use this space many a times for events like the Super Bowl, our New Year's Eve party with Adam Blackstone, and it was amazing. Like 150 people between the lobby and here. We are going to start doing some stuff here at DETV.
You should.
Yeah.
This is
It's an
quality.
amazing studio.
Thank you. Thank you. And I want to mention this too, because the Champ, if you don't know, the Champ was the first with Delaware television. He was the first. And it's such an honor just to follow up behind the Champ. It is a pleasure.
You're doing amazing work.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. It's a pleasure. And did I tell you we're teaching? We are teaching.
No? Oh, that's awesome.
Lights, Camera, Learn.
Nice.
Is our teaching umbrella, right? And we're actually in Eastside Charter School right now. Shout out to Aaron.
That's a
Dr.
great
Aaron
program.
Bass.
Aaron, incredible.
Yeah, like Dr. Aaron Bass, like, come on.
Yeah.
We're in there, we're teaching those kids. Those kids are, and it's going under our DETV Kids model. And so the kids are going to be broadcasting their school news and they're going to be showing it on all the classrooms and on our platform as well. So, and then we're partnering with, you ready? Wilmington University. And we're going to create a pipeline from middle school to high school to Wilmington University. And they're going to write us into their curriculum, and the students will help us produce DETV shows.
Amazing.
And you know what I love about this, Ivan, is you're keeping it in-house with Delaware. I mean, we're going to be able to have a next generation that's going to want to stay here.
That's the idea.
And that's beautiful. I mean, the quality of work that you do and then having that pipeline for years to come is beautiful.
That's the idea, Champ.
Yep.
What if we can create something, this is my arc, right?
Yeah, yes.
What if we can create something that creates an industry and that can keep people here, right?
Yep.
And that's what we're doing here at DETV.
Internship opportunities change lives.
Yeah.
They're that meaningful.
Yeah, they are. They really are. And we give these kids a shot, right? These young bright minds a shot. Like they can say, I worked at a public access TV station, even if they don't stay at DETV.
That's
They
right.
now have it in their jacket to go to an NBC because they'll have the experience,
That's
right?
right.
And that's the idea. So
That's exciting.
shout out to my team. Shout out to you guys for motivating me and inspiring me. Because when I met you on the street. And I still have that first picture that we took. You was like, come on. If you know Brian, right? You're like, let's take a selfie, right? And I took a selfie by my old raggedy white van. And you, Champ, I met you through, what's my man name? Ken, through Ken.
Yeah.
And you guys have been very instrumental in my growth and my success. So again, thank you.
And we're proud of you.
Thank you.
I mean,
Big
you're doing
time.
great work.
Thank you.
And thank you for what you do in Delaware. I mean, this is where, the brotherhood, I mean, where we, in the sisterhood, where we come together and really encourage and build each other up, but also support each other. A program like this, as I used to say on my shows, it takes the people in the public watching to get the word out to make sure you get the sponsors that you need to keep this show, this programming growing.
Right.
And it takes money to do that. So I commend you. I mean, the quality of programming and the things that you do is amazing.
And you're filling a critical need. I mean,
Yes.
It's really important,
Wow.
particularly in this day and age.
Yeah, it's for us.
Yeah.
We're on the same boat now, baby.
I didn't know we ever were on this side.
All right, thank you guys for coming. You got the keys to the spot.
Oh, I love
Whenever
it.
you need to, just come by. If you need to get a word out, studio's yours.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Good morning, Delaware. All right, we are out of here. In the words of Stormin' Norman Oliver, we are out of here like Vladimir. See you on the other side of happiness, man. And that's greatness. DETV. Good morning, Delaware.